Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. Today is Monday, May 24th. Right down to the end of the month of May now, the last week. It's hard to believe that this coming up weekend will be Memorial Day weekend, and again moving right along, it seems like, through this year. So we are blessed. We're so thankful for a good church service yesterday. Brother Ivan Kennedy came and shared with us about the Free Will Baptist Family Ministries and preached for us and did a wonderful job. And I apologize for the problems with the sound. It seems like that we always have some kind of a technical difficulty with sound or video or something going on, and yesterday was no different. We couldn't get the sound going yesterday morning during the service and on live streaming anyways, and finally got it fixed last night for the service last night. But pray much for us as we Christian and I try to figure out all the bugs and get all the bugs out of the system so that we can live stream normally and get the word out to as many people as we possibly can. But today it seems like things are going good so far. Hopefully it don't freeze up on me down here in my office today, but we'll just keep on doing what we can today. So, first, want to get into the Word this morning, and our verse of the day comes from Romans chapter 12, verse 10, which says, "Be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another." And this morning, it is a great thing for us to think about. When we think about coming at somebody in anger or with hurtful sayings and things to that nature, the first thing that we do whenever somebody comes at us with hurtful words or something is we put up our defenses and we start getting angry back. And that's not the way that we should handle things, but that's our human nature, is to put up our defenses. And it's I remember way back in elementary school learning about the fight or flight things whenever we have our emotions going on and we want to either stand up and fight or we flee from something, and that's not a good feeling to have this morning, to be like that. But what the Bible tells us to do in Romans chapter 12 verse 10 is, "Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love." Even if we have to say something that is negative and something that is to try to help them and to criticize people, we don't need to do that in a negative way, but we need to do it with brotherly love, and we need to care about the people that we're talking to, and we need to be affectionate. We need to I think it would help us many times in our conversations if we would take the other person's feelings into effect and think about how that you would feel, how that I would feel if we were being talked to the way that we're talked to. So the Bible tells us that very clearly, "Be kindly affection one to another," and it also says, "In honor preferring one another." And this morning I like the little acronym. I've mentioned it many times, but the little acronym is JOY, which states that we put Jesus first, others second, and yourself last. And here this proves that, or it mentions that in this scripture. It said, "In honor preferring one another." So we put somebody else above ourselves. And this is the Christian way to do things, and we don't completely down ourselves. We have. Well, I'm proud to be a Christian. I'm proud to be an American, even though that I don't love America's ways, what she's becoming. I'm still proud that I live in America, and I'm especially proud to be a Christian, though, this morning. And I'm so thankful that God saved somebody like me. But whenever we are going through things, we need to honor and prefer one another instead of us. I thought about yesterday, one of our members, Sister Lisa, testified about her grandson was watching him play t-ball or baseball or something, little league, and it said they had them all lined up, and whenever somebody would hit the ball, all the kids would dive at the ball, and her grandson come up with like the first three plays and would hold it up, and you could see the disappointment in some of the other kids' eyes because they didn't get the ball. And the coach came over and talked to him and mentioned, that the other grandparents and grandparents were there to watch the other kids too, and that they wanted to cheer them on if he would allow the other kids to go and grab the balls and not get every single one of them. And she said that her grandson would stand back from that point on, and watch the other kids go, and then he would cheer them on and jump up and down whenever somebody got one, and thought, boy, what a great lesson that is for us as adults, that we would prefer one another and that we would cheer somebody on. And we're praying, if you did that for somebody else may be cheering you on and preferring you, and that you will be blessed as well. So it all works out, and God will bless you in a mighty way for that. But again, this morning we're so thankful for His blessings, and as we go through this week, I hope that you have a blessed week this last week of May. And let's remember always to put first things first in our lives. Put God first, and we will be blessed. May God bless you is our prayers, and hope to see you right back here again tomorrow morning for another edition of First Things First.